Hello, my friend. Amy Friese reporting to you today on Tuesday, June 11th, 2013 for another video installation of my Ironman Wisconsin 2013 journey. Wow. It's June and I can't believe it's less than 100 days. So I want to say, don't quote me on this exactly, but I want to say it's like 88 days, 87 days till Ironman. And it's been a busy month. It's been a really busy month, both like just life in general, with business, with training. So boy, these videos are becoming more and more important, and I'll be honest, a little harder to schedule. I typically do these first thing in the morning, but this morning I was like, yeah, I gotta get to some client work. So I dedicated my time to getting that done first. So here I am. So it's still Tuesday. We're still getting a video done. So today we'll talk about workout, nutrition, and motivation inspiration, just like we do for all the other videos. So, okay, let's see here. First, workout. Oh my gosh, I did my first 50+ mile bike ride. And my husband and I went on Saturday, so that was my favorite workout for the week. And I can't really say whether or not I was nervous about it, but I was really glad when it was over, and I was so freakishly hungry. It was unbelievable. Like, unbelievable. But we were out on the bike for 3.5 hours, but we were gone for 4.5 hours. So I don't want to say we took our time because we rode fast, but we took some good breaks, so that was good. I was really glad to get that done and under my belt, because then that made me think, hey, wait a minute, I could do a half Ironman. And I knew that before, now I know that. So, now I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like a lot. So that was a lot of fun to do. It was a lot of fun to do. Let's see here. I have my notes up there. It's a little cheat sheet. One thing that I realized this morning, actually, and I was getting ready to, I was on my way to the gym. I ran from the gym back and then I swam. But anyway, it got me thinking about this whole time commitment thing. And my coach Dave and I have talked about this a lot. And, it's a very conceptual thing until you actually do it. And that's so appropriate and, in terms with lots of things that you do, right? But this one, it's okay, so people say, oh, well, I spend 10 hours working out, or I spend 15, or I spend 20 hours working out. Well, it's starting to really affect my daily routine. And I don't mean that with a negative connotation. What I mean is that I try to keep my day very structured, and it's easy to procrastinate things or put things off, be like, oh yeah, well, I can do that later. Well, now what I'm realizing is when I go out for a run and I'm gone for an hour to an hour and a half, and then I bike or I swim and I bike, or whatever brick I'm doing that day, that pushes everything out. And so I knew that before, but now when I do my scheduling, I have to be very realistic about it. So for instance, if I have a deadline that I'm working with a client and I say I'm going to have that project to you by X, I have to make sure that not only I wake up at the right time, I go to bed the night before at the right time, and give myself travel time, eating time, shower time. It's all oh. So it's definitely one thing that I've learned firsthand. It's all coming together now. And I like it, and it can be a little annoying sometimes, but it's just part of the whole thing. I guess what I'm saying is I'm learning to embrace it all. So, wow, thank God I have Jody to bike with a lot, because then I don't feel like I have to put my family stuff to the side, because we don't have kids. We have feathered kids, but we don't have human kids. So when he and I plan a workout for the weekend, we're still together. So I'm very, very fortunate and very blessed to have that done. So that's been one of the biggest eye-openers this week as far as workout is concerned. The other thing, while I'm still talking about workout, is sleep. For the past few, I guess you could say the past few weeks, I've been staying up a little bit later than I'd like, because I've been biking with Jody at night after he gets home from work. So it's been this balancing act. But what I've allowed myself to do is to sleep as long as I need to, especially knowing that I have some time because I'm an entrepreneur, like I'm a solo entrepreneur, so I run my own business. So I make my own schedule, which can be both a blessing and a curse at the same time. But getting that extra sleep is like so important. Brent Emery reminded me a little while ago about, you know, make sure you get those cat naps in the last month before Ironman. And I'm like, oh, well, that's really great advice. And it's nice to get a little break sometimes with those cat naps, but a solid 8 or 9 hours of sleep is like golden. So that's one thing that's really been helping my workouts and been helping my recovery and my mood. I'm a much happier person with lots of sleep. So that has been making a big effect. So, but how do you put that into place? So this is what I've been doing, and this is what I tell my clients to do, is work backwards. So like I know every night I brush my teeth, I get dressed, like I have a certain routine, and it's get back to that whole scheduling thing to make sure that you have that time set aside so that you're realistic about like, okay, this is what I have to get done. This is when I have to wake up, so that you can kind of start here and then move yourself backwards and move yourself forwards. So there's a little proactive and reactiveness that goes with it, but proactive is going to be, and preventative is going to be your best bet almost all the time. I mean, I can go by the heels of my feet, man. I mean, I'm really good at adapting and rolling with punches, but I feel so much more comfortable and at peace when I have that planning ahead of time. So 50-mile bike ride, commitment to time, into training, and then sleep. So that's the whole workout thing, whole component about it. And now it goes together. And then nutrition. Oh boy, like I had mentioned before, I was so hungry on Saturday. I was so flippin' hungry. Jody was like taking a shower. I'm like, dude, seriously, you need to hurry up because I'm dying. So like I pulled some carrots out of the refrigerator. I like wanted to eat everything, but we went to Ruby Tuesdays and they have a salad bar and it was delicious. It was so good. And I got a turkey burger, avocado with bacon. That's for you, Phil. And avocado. Oh, it was just so delicious. It was so delicious. So that was good. I didn't even finish my beer. I was so excited about having a beer and it just didn't even taste good. I drank maybe half of it, but so I've been eating more starchy carbohydrates. I'm still loving my potatoes, putting the sweet potatoes back in. So when grocery shopping, finally got those guys in there. I'm still doing no gluten, no wheat, and that has been making a huge difference in how I feel. I don't feel bloated. I don't feel moody due to that. I feel moody due to other things. But anyway, hey, welcome to human nature. But the no gluten has been working really, really well for me. So if you have any inkling about like upset tummy, constipation or diarrhea or anything like that, try to take wheat out of there. One of the easiest ways to do that, like I was just talking with my clients about, is to take out anything that has a flour base to it. Just try it. Just try it for a week and see if it feels any different. So it worked really, really well for me. And I found that it works really well for a lot of people. And some people are fine, right? Some people are fine, but give it a shot if you're curious. Let's see here. Yeah, and I also learned on Saturday that I need to be more prepared on my long runs. You know, it made me kind of go, oh, you idiot. You're a sports nutrition coach and you didn't bring enough food. Like, right? And then I just decided to let it go because I'm not going to get upset about it. So what I did was I made a list of things like, okay, I'm going to take bonk breakers. I'm going to take some nuts. I had my Lar bars. I had gels. I had shoes. So that was fine. But I found that I just wanted food, like chewy food. So we stopped and got some nuts. And one thing that really surprised me was that when we stopped at a liquor store, they always have the best munchies at liquor stores, right? But I found some pineapple mango juice. Oh my God, and I'm scanning through like the refrigerator and my eyes found it and it was like love and the heavens opened and the angels came down and tapped me on the head with the wand and said, drink me please. So I drank that pineapple mango juice. It was so flipping delicious. I couldn't even stand it. And then I ate that with a little bag of peanuts. So moving ahead, I'm trying some new things during training so that I know what will work. So the salty, the sweet, but definitely have some sort of food with me. I'm going to take like I said, the peanuts. Peanuts okay. I like almonds better, but peanuts just looked really good. So I went with my gut. And definitely I'll bring some bonk breakers with me next time because that's on the course. Yes! Practice what's on the course. I still need to try the Ironman. I don't even know what it's called. I heard it's nasty. I don't know, but I will try it and I will see if I like it. But anyway, so that's nutrition. All right, motivation, inspiration. My confidence is up because I got that 50-miler out of the way. Continuing to run, that's going really well. And you know what I found is that like the fear of the unknown is the worst. And it's getting through that fear and just keep going that has really brought me the most success. And I'm not talking about like winning. I'm talking about getting past it and learning from it. I picked up my Fear Project book again, which is a fabulous book, and he shares his story about being a surfer and how he gets through this fear and puts science and psychology and psychiatry with all of it. It's just a very fascinating personal story that he shares, and so I've been able to take some bits and pieces out from that. So it's really just making new memories and moving through that fear, and so that's what I've been doing with my training. You know, being on the bike for like 4 hours scares the shit out of me. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. So I've purposefully been putting myself in those positions just to make sure that I do it. And running has been another thing that's been scaring me because I want my foot to continue to feel good. And it has. Yes. In swimming, well, we're still keeping fingers crossed for an open water swim, which I'm remaining optimistic will happen actually tomorrow. I've yet to be outside in an open water swim. But you know what? I'm going to do it. And I'm scared. And I'm not afraid to say it. It's like putting the goggles on and looking in the water and like, I don't know, it's the mugginess of the water, but anyway, but see, that's just an assumption that I'm making. Who knows? It could be crystal clear. I'll find out tomorrow morning, but anywho, that's it for today, my friends. Amy Friese in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, checking out from, I don't even know what number this is, my Ironman Wisconsin 2013 video journey. I would love to hear from you how things are going. If you want to talk about nutrition, I'm the person, I love to talk with you and love to help you. I'm the person that will do that. I also do a lot of motivational speaking in corporate settings. So again, I put this out there, working on my signature talk about the things that I've learned about Ironman training and how it can help you with your diet and your body and your life. So I'd love to hear from you. So check me out on Facebook, Amy Friese, F-R-I-E-S-E, or on Twitter, or you can email me at fearlessnutritionllc@gmail.com, or go to my website, which is fearlessnutritionllc.com. That's it. That's all for now. Until we speak again, my friends, remember to eat smart, move strong, and live fearless. Double dog dare you and a ninja in there too. All right, talk to you all later. Bye.